I'm also honored to meet Senator Clegg. My wife had told me that they're distantly related, but that's not why he's getting the endorsement. But New Hampshire has a tradition of patriotism going back to General Stark and before, fighting in the French and Indian War, and Senator Clegg's family, I'm sure, goes back that far. So he's a patriot by blood and distant heredity. But also, he stood up for veterans, and he's very modest, based on what Frank has told me, and we could not avoid providing him with this endorsement. He's done so many honorable things for veterans, and especially in this last month, when we see how the Democratic Party took a vacation and went, instead of debating on the energy issue and not providing the American people with the sustenance they need to provide home fuel oil by drilling offshore or exploiting oil fields or other resources, they left, and only the Republicans stayed. And this is not a Republican issue, it's not a Democratic issue, but it's an American issue. And if the Republicans stayed, then I look forward to this gentleman, Senator Clegg, that will stand behind us and ensure that America will be a safe place based on his support of our veterans and his support of issues here in New Hampshire. I'd like to present Senator Clegg with our endorsement.
It's quite an honor for me to be endorsed by such a group. We all know that without the men and women who've worn the uniform, both past and present, I wouldn't have the opportunity to be standing here. So when they say thank you to me because I worked to keep the promises we made, I feel a little funny about it because, as I said, we made promises to veterans all along. Every time they signed up, we made a promise. And the biggest problem in this country is we forgot to keep those promises. And I promised them today, as we have in the past, that when I go to Washington, I will keep those promises just as we kept them here. We fixed the cemetery together. We fixed a few problems. We even do things such as veterans plates. We owe our veterans, and we need to serve them. They served us, we need to serve them, and I'm extremely humbled, as you can tell, to have the endorsement from such an esteemed group of men and women. Thank you very much.